Good morning, guys. I hope you're doing well. This is Morning Tea with Miss Lucas, day 6. I've got my mug today that I always have in class, and I am using this mug today because of the news that we got yesterday from the governor about Virginia schools being closed at least through the end of the school year. For me, that was not good news. I know why they did it, and I understand, but I was watching the press conference live, and when the news started to sink in, I honestly started to cry because I just feel like I have the greatest students in the world, and knowing that I won't get to be in my classroom with you guys again this year was a pretty harsh reality to look in the eye. This week we're gonna have virtual class meetings, and we're gonna see how that goes. And I know it's not gonna be a perfect replacement for the face-to-face interaction that we would have in school, but I'm trying. I feel like we need something, just because I just enjoy seeing you guys so much. Truly. I mean, I felt like when I switched when we moved here from Boston, I had been working at this job at a software company, making a lot more money than I make right now. And it was a great company, great benefits, lots of friends in the office, but I knew something was missing. The work that I was getting paid to do, I had no personal interest in. I didn't feel invested in it. I didn't really even enjoy it all that much. And then I started teaching this year, and I was like, wow, this is it. Just the fact that my job is to spend time with you guys all day, at least up until the coronavirus pandemic. I would just pinch myself feeling so grateful going to work. And I still feel really grateful because even though schools are closed and we can't see each other face to face, you guys are still my kids. And I say that with such pride and such love. Because you're still mine, and the year is not over, and we still have time together, even though it's not going to be in person. It's going to be different. And that's okay. It is what it is. So, with my tea, and with those thoughts in mind, what I wanted to do today is just have a mindful moment virtually, and then, of course, I have a poem to read. So, for the mindful moment, if you would like to join me, I recommend you can lay down or sitting in a comfortable position. I'm just going to sit cross-legged here, and I'm sitting on my little yoga blankets to give my hips a little lift so that when I'm sitting cross-legged, I can have a straight posture. Because when you're sitting like this, there are parts of your body that have to work hard to keep you from falling over completely. But if you put something under your butt so that your spine can be straight with less work, it's easier for you to kind of just come into your mind rather than being distracted by the physical sensation of trying to sit up straight and having to work really hard to do that. So however you want to do it, I recommend you find a comfortable position. I'm just going to put my hands on my knees. And when you're ready, just close your eyes. And bring your attention to your breath. Just notice where your breath is in your abdomen. Do you feel your chest expanding up high? Or is the breath going low into your belly? Maybe somewhere in the middle. Just observe. If you're breathing through your nose, maybe you can sense that the air is slightly cool on the way in and a little warmer on the exhale. And now work to make your breath a little longer and a little deeper. A little slower. Last breath like that. And take one really big breath. Pause. Feel the heat build. And exhale. And allow your breath to return to its normal pace. Do you notice any differences in the breathing sensations now compared to before you deepened your breath and took a really big breath? Maybe you feel like you have just a little more space in your lungs, a little more freedom in your rib cage for the breath to move. Or maybe you sense a change in your mind, a little more in tune with the moment, a little more peaceful and calm. And to end our mindful moment, we're going to place our right hand over our heart. We're going to remember that we cannot control much of our lives. We cannot control what goes on around us, what happens to us, but we can control how we respond to these things. Practicing mindfulness prepares us to have a more loving and thoughtful response to these things in our lives. And so does practicing gratitude. So in the midst of all the turmoil of what's going on in the world today, take this last moment inside yourself. Think of something that you're truly grateful for today. It can be a place, a thing, a person that you love, a pet that you cherish, anything, big or small, it does not matter. Just feel your hand over your heart and allow yourself to be filled with gratitude and thankfulness for what you have. With each inhale, let that feeling grow. And with each exhale, allow yourself to just relax a little more. Inhale thanks, and exhale peace. And you can bring your hand back to where it was. You may slowly open your eyes. Whew. Okay. I hope that was peaceful and relaxing for you. I really miss doing mindful moments with you guys. So what I'm going to do now is just finish up with a poem. And this is a poem by Pablo Neruda, who was a Chilean poet. I went to Chile when I was in high school for like a month in the summer. I stayed with a host family and I got to visit one of his houses, and he collected like the coolest stuff. He's very well known for his love poems. This is called The Captain's Verses, and it's like a collection of love poetry. And I want to read this poem like as a dedication to all of you students that I won't get to see for the rest of the year. And I dedicate it in the name of my teacher love that I have for y'all. Your laughter. Take bread away from me if you wish. Take air away, but do not take from me your laughter. Do not take away the rose, the lance flower that you pluck, the water that suddenly bursts forth in your joy, the sudden wave of silver born in you. My struggle is harsh, and I come back with eyes tired at times from having seen the unchanging earth. But when your laughter enters, it rises to the sky seeking me, and it opens for me all the doors of life. My love, in the darkest hour your laughter opens, and if suddenly you see my blood staining the stones of the street, laugh, because your laughter will be for my hands like a fresh sword. Next to the sea in the autumn, your laughter must raise its foamy cascade, and in the spring, love, I want your laughter like the flower I was waiting for, the blue flower, the rose of my echoing country. Laugh at the night, at the day, at the moon. Laugh at the twisted streets of the island. Laugh at this clumsy boy who loves you, but when I open my eyes and close them, when my steps go, when my steps return, deny me bread, air, light, spring, but never your laughter, for I would die. So this poem is obviously from a guy to a girl. And he loves her and he loves her laughter. But to me, it made me think of just the joy that I get from being around you students and all the jokes that we have together and just total silliness that, you know, you guys are almost adults, but you're still kids in certain ways, and there's just so much fun and beauty in that, and it's not the same just spending time with adults. You guys are just really special people. And so I thought of this poem because I really miss your laughter and all the fun. But I also want it to be kind of a message that even though things suck right now, it's not a time to stop laughing and stop having fun and stop enjoying life, because every day there's always an opportunity to find beauty and enjoyment in something. And I don't want the news of school closing. Maybe for some of you that's great news. Maybe you're really excited, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy that that's good news for you. But if you're not happy about it, fight to find the joy, because it's there. All right, with that, today's video will end. I love you all. Reach out with questions, of course, as always. And I'm here if you need me. All right, bye guys. Love you.